when it comes. Because, you know, last time we did a really good job. There, Amuka. How are you doing? God bless you. I hope you and your family are happy and healthy. I hope you're well. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Just to tell you what we're doing right now, we have won 50 4Ks in a row on the Twins. 50. We're the only one in the MMR era who's ever done that. And so we're going for number 51 right now. I expect to lose any game now. But how are you doing? Tell me about you. Tell me about your life. What's going on with you? I hope that you're doing well.
What now?
The floor is yours, my friend. Yeah, I think I used that one just in time. I think it only lasted like 5 hours or something. But let's go. Game number 51. Let's do this thing. We're at 497 followers. I don't talk about followers very often because I don't want people to feel like they're just a number to me. People are more important than just the number. But I'm happy. I'm very happy. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's do our very best. Gotta get my game face on. I need to put on my over-the-top hat and turn it around backwards. I don't see it. Oh well. We'll find it later. I love that hat. Let's go, baby. Gotta put my game face on. You know, this is the part that irritates me the most. So here's the DVD community, right? Oh, the people that plays the most toxic's the one that wins. Yeah, just because your favorite streamer said something doesn't make it the gospel truth. You know what I'm saying? How about this is a PvP game, and if you want to win, you use the winning strategy. How about that? And even then, you're going to lose. Nobody wins forever. That's copium, because most people, if it wasn't for the rank changes, most people would never know what it feels like to be rank 1 in this game. And still, very few people have ever hit rank 1. Let's go, baby. Thinking will I live? Another 24. I gotta go because it got me a drop top, and when I hit the switch, I can make the victor bop. Hey, there's a survivor. Come on, Ash, don't be that way, baby. Don't be that way, baby. Oh, we found another survivor. Most excellent, most excellent. You got your running shoes on now, Ash?
Yeah.
You got your running shoes on, baby? I hope so. Oh, we already won this game. We already won game number 51. Sucks to be you guys. She has sprint burst. Nobody's that fast. Yeah, feels bad, man. I don't know what to tell you. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. My name is Alexander Hamilton, and I'm not gonna throw away my shot. You guys see that? I got the skills to pay the bills, baby. That was clutchness. If there's one thing playing 1,000 hours of Demogorgon will teach you, is how to hit shots like that. Let's go, baby. Well, that's weird because I know I saw some birds land over here. Well, you got borrowed time? No, you don't got borrowed time. Interesting. Yeah, you love to get that DC on the first down. I'm not gonna lie. That feels good. Feels good. You know what would be awesome is if the blood trails on the ground actually worked. That would be so cool. Dead hard. Ladies, you just gonna touch every generator on the map or what? What we doing here? Clutch! Oh look, Victor's in front of me. Woo! I am the ghost of Victor. Woo! That is freaky, man. When there's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! There you go, my lovely. That is just creepy. I love it. Woo! I'm not sure, but probably. I mean, I would imagine so. That is so creepy. I love it. Oh. What, you want to go in the basement? Okay. Your wish is my command. call it GG's, ladies and gentlemen. GG easy. Thank you for the free win, Ash. You a real homie. You the real MVP, Ash. I would be absolutely shocked if Victor didn't set off his fine show. GG. The rank 1 survivor with the escape cake, DC. Oh, we are lucky. Hey, I'd rather be lucky than good. Game number 52. Oh, goodness. Let's tell a joke. Dad joke time, ladies and gentlemen. Dad joke. See, I don't get this joke because I didn't watch this, but I'm going to tell the joke anyway. I can't believe people are still making Friends references 15 years after the show ended. No one told me life was going to be this way. I don't get it because I didn't watch the show, but I'm sure it's a funny joke. Ugh. This reminds me of the movie, you like Steve Martin? You watched the movie My Blue Heaven with Steve Martin and one of my favorite actors. You know who I'm talking about. One of my favorite actors. Anyway, he says, hey, what's the difference between a pregnant lady and a light bulb? And the prosecutor's like, I don't know. You can't unscrew a pregnant lady. I was like, what? Now that's a PG-13 joke. I'm allowed to tell that joke. But that was because the movie's PG-13. I laughed so hard. I was like, Steve Martin is so funny, man. Oh, man. I do love the comedians. So, Rick Moranis is one of my favorite actors. He's a really good guy. There's not a lot of good people in Hollywood, but he's a really good guy. He took a break from his career to focus on raising his kids, and yeah, I love his work. I think Little Shop of Horrors is one of the greatest movies. You know, he sang that part. A lot of actors just act like they're singing. George Clooney and Old Brother, Where Art Thou? But Rick Moranis actually sang his part. It was... The dude's got some pipes. Let's go, baby. Yeah, George Clooney gave an interview about why he couldn't sing it. He said, singing is hard. See, normally I just pout for the camera. I give it my little sullen look. And then the ladies go, ah. But I actually had to do something, and, you know, that's the big fail. Yes! The Dead Dog Saloon. We are actually sheriff of this town. Meow, 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 meow. Let's go, baby. Let's go. This is a true story. I bet you're wondering, Brother Love, how did you become sheriff of this town? Well, it's a funny story. You see, there was this really bad guy who owned this town. And they held this tournament once a year. Yeah, just stand there looking at me. They held this tournament once a year to see what was going to happen, right? So, I had to win in a gunfight against him. But the way I did it was I pretended I was dead. You gonna give me all the good pallets? Thank you, sir. I pretended I was dead. And I showed up at the last minute. And that's how I won. That's how I became sheriff of this town. That's based on a true Hollywood story. Amazing what you guys did there, ladies. Amazing. Let me break this pallet. Now we're going to do a pro gamer move. This is called Lay Tunnel. Lay Tunnel. Yeah, it's a really good move. I highly recommend it to all my friends. There we go. Yeah, but true story, the bad guy of the town was Gene Hackman. He's one of my favorite actors. The only person with the sheer gall and temerity to talk trash to General Zod's face. Yep, that Gene Hackman. Get hard? Get hard? Swing! Batter, 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 batter. The beat, the beat, the beat. That's all, son. Guys, it was so easy to tell he had dead hard. I'm not even joking. Look at these survivors, they're trying to win. How dare you try and win against me? That's right, rush to gens, baby, rush to gens. This is what happens in every game at high rank. Get them gens done, ladies. This is what high rank DBD looks like. Sucks to be you. Gosh, you ladies are just so good. You're just so good. Look how good you are. You're just so good. How could I possibly compete with a team this good? How could I possibly? She throws every good pallet on the map. You don't make that. I told you. I told you don't make that. That's adorable, sweetheart. Adorable. I think they're cheating. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just don't see how Lori had that much time. I just don't see how she had the time to do that. Just straight up gonna tell you, I think Lori's a cheater. Yeah, I think we got us a little Game Genie user right here. How you like that no-ed, Lori? How you like that no-ed, honey? Amazing how fast you did that generator by yourself. Get good, scrub. That's game number 52. Yeah, I suspect the Lori is a little Game Genie user. Living on a prayer. We doing our best. We at 52, baby. It ain't easy when you got people who can bust out a generator in an incredible amount of time. Super sus, man. I'm gonna be honest, the whole time I was playing that game, I felt like the gens were going extra quick. I just didn't say anything until the end. It's also a case of perhaps the very best survivors are just always on a gen. I don't know. What I do know is, before I killed the girl, I had checked both those generators, and they had 0 progress. So she took a generator from 0 progress to 100% done within one chase. Like, and it wasn't a long chase. The chick made it a quarter of the map. It wasn't even a long chase. That seems highly suspicious. Just gonna say that. I think she's a cheater. Let's go, baby. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Game number 53. Maybe that's just what a top shelf survivor looks like. Maybe that's just what the best looks like. Maybe they're just capable of doing stuff like that. I wouldn't know. I'm not one of the best survivors in this game. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. But again, that was my map. I mean, I am sheriff of that town, so it would make sense that there would be a showdown at the OK Corral at high noon. Fortunately for me, I brought a shotgun. Lori only had a pea shooter. I bet that no-ed was a surprise. Oh, I bet that was a surprise. Yeah, the quality of games is really high still. I'm going to be honest, and this is me being completely honest. MMR feels almost exactly the same right now as I Seen a Survivor over there. As before the test, so I'm not exactly sure what the test is doing. Survivors are good. They've always been good. It's definitely not putting me up against scrubs, I'll tell you that much. At least I got to hit. Okay, they're on that gen? Gotcha. Put him right here. Well, now I look silly, don't I? Okay, got him down. Man, they heal fast. They got him up and they got him up again. My God, they're fast. I'm getting stuck on something in the video game. Did you guys see that? What the heck am I stuck on, Dead by Daylight? Okay. You must think you're real good because you ain't crap, son. You ain't crap. And I'm gonna put you in the dirt for thinking you're good. No, the game stuck me on something that I couldn't catch up to this guy. Probably the clear sign of somebody using the program. Yeah, they got Circle to Healing. That makes a lot of sense. I gotta stop this save. He wants to tap the gen first because he's a jerk. Of course. Taking Victor hostage? Not a great idea, my dude. Guys, I don't think you understand how this works. This is my game. You ain't gonna win. The dude's faster than me going around it, guys. I think we got a cheater here. I'm gonna be honest with you. He's faster than the killer. Faster than the killer, guys. Yeah, I think we got us a cheater here. You got me. Good job. You got me. I thought I broke this pallet. I guess not. Dead hard? Dead hard. Okay, she threw the pallet. That's good. We're fine with that. Put him on the ground. I'll just go ahead and take the hook. How about that? Just go ahead and take the hook. This guy's death hook. He's in front of me. That's right, my dude. Run, son. I'm still coming for you. The dude who's faster than a killer going around the building, which never happens in the history of anything ever. Which isn't possible, guys. It's not possible for him to be faster than a killer going around the building. He threw this pallet already. Now they're trying to come save this guy. You dead, son? Okay, I hear it right here. Nobody's here. I'm not stupid, man. What's wrong, baby? You can't heal without your little circuit of healing? What's wrong, man? You can't heal? Feels bad, man, don't it? Dead hard, dead hard, dead hard, yep. Don't that feel bad? Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Sucks to be you. Sucks to be you. Sucks to be me. There goes circle of healing. There we go. Got him on the ground. That's good. Let's leave him there. Charlotte, go check this generator. Yep, they are on the generator, in fact. That's what I was afraid of. Now they want to run back towards The healing totem. Gotcha. Yeah, let's go to this generator right here. So they're all going towards the healing totem, right? Yep, there they are. I bet you wish you had time to heal, but you don't. He healed. That sucks. I see him right here. Spine chill. They haven't even touched these two gens. I don't know why I did that. I pressed the wrong button. I was supposed to press the space bar. Oh. Somebody got adrenaline. Adrenaline. Adrenaline gamers. They're cheating, man. Come on. Nobody's that fast. I have no ed and they're still faster than me. That's some bull crap. Like, that is some straight up bull. Is that what we do? Is we just face only cheating teams now? Is that the way Dead by Daylight works at this point? Only cheaters? He tried to open the door because he's a coward. Die, coward. I guess we only face cheating teams now, guys. When you get so high MMR, I think we're going to look at their perks, and if they ain't got hope, I just don't see how they're outrunning me. Let me be honest with you. How are these survivors? So the cop outrun me around the building every time I went around the building, right? How are they outrunning me every single time? And that's not happened in the previous 52 games. I want to see these amazing builds that these people can run so fast. That's what I want to see. I want to see the most amazing builds I've ever seen in my life. You're bad and you should feel bad too. Game 53, GG easy. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This game was scuffed. There was something very suspicious going on. Let's take a look at their build. Let's take a look at their build. Alright. Circle of Healing, live, that makes sense. Self-aware. Okay, let me tell you how live works, ladies. For 3 seconds, you're faster than the killer. This chick ran around an entire tile, and she was still faster than me. Cheater. Let's take a look at his build. Where in Diddy Kong's build do you see him fast vault speed, or I run faster than the killer around a building? BS, you guys are cheaters and you're pathetic. You're pathetic cheaters. So this is game number 53. This is another cheat team. I'm writing it down so we can remember. So game 13 and game 53 both had cheaters. Where's adrenaline on this girl? Where's adrenaline on this girl? I'm not talking about you. I didn't call you a cheater. I said this guy right here and this girl right here cheated. I did not say that you cheated. You had good movement during the game. You did great. You were the David. You did fantastic. But adrenaline doesn't give your teammates an aura of adrenaline. Yeah, GG's. No, not the David, the girl, the Thing. Thing did not have adrenaline. We just looked at her build. Live, Circle of Healing, Windows of Opportunity. There wasn't no adrenaline on that girl. Yeah. This is why nobody wants to be high MMR. Because when you're high MMR, every game is suspicious, man. Every game is suspicious. So let's play devil's advocate. Let's say that team didn't cheat, okay? Then I don't want to play a game that hard. And I didn't say all 4 of them cheated. I just said it was awful suspicious how fast that girl was. Dude, the cop ran me around the building and he was faster than a 115 move speed killer. Tell you a little bit something about Dead by Daylight. It's not possible for you to be faster than a 115 move speed killer. That's just not possible. And that happened 3 times during the match. 3 times. Yeah, she had live, but live only lasts 3 seconds, dude. I don't know. Like I said, I'll play devil's advocate and say that that game was on the up and up, but that team played like they didn't have a care in the world. Maybe they're just that good. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're just that good, and it felt suspicious. It felt suspicious. But yeah, David played good. Oh, my bad. Seagull Sun. God bless you. I hope you and your family are happy and healthy. I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for the follow. Very much this stream is full of copium, delusion, and accusations of cheating. So it's kind of a thing that we do almost nonstop. So don't take it personal. The team played well. But thank you for the follow. I hope you have a great day. Yeah, there was nothing obvious. I admit it. I admit it. You got brother love to admit. He didn't see any blatant obvious. It was just weird. And maybe I didn't hug the walls properly around the building. I'm willing to admit that I could have made that mistake. Definitely willing to admit that. Yeah. Sometimes it is what it is, right? Yo, you can't have my brother. He's my brother. You can't have him. He's mine. Oh, you wanted to give me the sloppy butcher hit? Thank you, sir. I'll hit you again if you want it. Yeah, but nothing personal. Probably just a matter of me being a little tryhard. Nothing you did. Huh. Well, somebody was on that generator. Hey, this game is going good already. Kill yourself, Claude. Yeah, I'm fully willing to admit that team might not have cheated. Oh, there you are. And this is a win. Excellent, excellent. You love to see it. You love to see it. Why can't every game be like this game? Somebody DC. I could use some more games just like this. It sounds like the totem's right beside me. Yeah. I could use some more games like this one right here. I don't need the hard games. I need the easy games. Yeah, hey, like I said, the David was 100% legit in that game. Like, no suspicion. I just, yeah, I'm not mad at you. You're totally entitled to your opinion. I have people come in here all the time and say, "Oh, you're such a tryhard. You tunnel and you camp and you do bad." Yeah, I do. That is true. No doubt. So if I'm wrong, then my apologies. It is what it is. That team was awful good, and let me say this about the team as well. Not only were they good, they never seemed nervous in the game at all. Like, they seemed completely in control the entire time. And for the first 52 games, it really hasn't been that way. Like, most of the time we felt pretty good about ourselves, so maybe it's just an excellent team. But you know what? That's kind of boring, isn't it? I like it when we call each other names, like, you smell the elderberries and old cheeses. That's what Brother Love likes. I like the name calling. Cheaters. I'll take the hook trade. Yeah, you guys are probably just better than me. Probably just outclassed me. Which I told my chat that was going to happen when you go for a streak like this. I told them there's no way that I'm going to win 100 in a row. I really only wanted to win 20 in a row, and we got that, and I have no idea how we got this high, because I have less than 100 hours on Victor. I'm not sure how we find ourselves in this position. Okay, he just gave up. Good. There she is. GG. But you're right. I do actually believe that I didn't hug the building properly. That is true. I'm fully willing to admit that. And I kept getting stuck on invisible things during the game. Like, I would lag for some weird reason, and I kept getting stuck on stuff. And I'm sure that didn't help during the chase. So I tell you what I'll call it. I'll call it Dead by Daylight sucks as a hockey simulator. That's what I'll call it. GG. That was game 54 already. Jeez Louise. 54 already. Let's go, baby. Can every game I have be like that one? Because that was absolutely perfect and delightful. I want games to be like this. I want games that have a chance of winning. Need value? Yeah. I mean, but I completely agree with the person. I mean, if I went into a streamer's chat and they called me a cheater, I'd be upset too, right? For sure. For sure. I mean, but in fact, yesterday we played a TTV who did call me a cheater. And Mortal Ops went into their stream and was like, hey, I'm from the killer stream. And she was like, the killer's watching me put up the screen. So this is what a streamer did. They played an entire game that their stream couldn't watch. And then at the end, she still called me a cheater. So yeah, that's DVD for you, man. Everybody calls everybody a cheater. But we'll never really know, will we? That's the part that makes me upset. Guys, did you know they've already gotten around stretch resolution change? They've already found a way around that. Imagine having such small reproductive facilities that you gotta stretch your resolution. That's it makes me want to barf. Like stretch res, man. This is game number 55. Let's go, baby. Let's do it. Yeah, the Claudette died too quickly. Yeah, she's using the quick death hack. That's part of the $200 package. It lets you exit the game. You still live, but the icon shows that you die. And yeah, that's true. They didn't have the new boom there. That is true. Brother Love, we had this conversation earlier. You need to chill out. And you need to accept when a team finally beats you. And be humble. Be humble in defeat. That last game, you was not humble in defeat. You were calling people cheaters. Okay, that's the last time you're going to hear me say the C word today. Maybe. Maybe. I can try. That's all I can do. I'll try my best. Can I do a spin at the start of the match? I don't see why not. Probably. Game number 55. Let's go, baby. I'm going to try my best, guys. I'm going to keep going. Imagine if I actually knew what I was doing on Charlotte and Victor. I mean, I feel like I made good decisions that last game. I'm just not 100% sure. I did win, but they got all 5 gens done. And that's not what we want. We want to win without using 2 perks. I feel like I must have made a lot of small mistakes. I did miss some Victor pounces. That's true. They healed so fast, guys. Those 2 guys picked up the guy on the ground before. Circle of Healing is just nuts. It's nuts. It really is. I think that made all the difference in that game. Hey! Hey, look at this. It's the dead dog. You gotta love that. My town. Two people up there, maybe. One person in front of me. I don't even know where she went, man. Where was the scratch marks? Ugh, this is rough, man. We're off to a rough start already. Not good, not good. I'm gonna let you have Victor. I don't care about it. It'd be nice if the blood trail wouldn't disappear, DVD. It'd be nice. Okay. 12 seconds to get there. 2 gens down. This ain't looking good, guys. This might be our loss. This might be our loss. This might be our loss. This might be it. Okay, that was good. It's a really good hit for us. Take her right to the same place. We got rid of 2 really strong pallets at this hook right here. Stand there, dummy. Oh my god. So you're a moron, huh? It's okay, I like morons. Girl on the ground, girl on the hook. What you doing? Where are you going? Where are you going? I don't think so. You guys got to do a little bit better than that. Yeah, I figured they went around and picked her up. That does make sense. I don't see how that missed, but okay. But okay. I think we got plenty of pressure to win now. Just so you know. Good for you guys. Good for you guys. What are we trying to do? Reset, ladies? I saw blood on the ground. Dead hard, I guess. I guess so. I'm gonna hook this one first. Guys, it ain't looking good for you. It ain't looking good for you guys. It ain't looking good for you. Where you guys going? What you doing? What you doing, guys? What you doing? Take a seat, my love. I'm gonna hook you right here on purpose. So we can get our death hook going. I'm lagging again, Dead by Daylight. Why am I lagging when I'm following survivors? It's kind of a big deal to let me follow survivors, Dead by Daylight. I'm just gonna throw that out there. You need to let me. Kind of a big deal. Okay, she's got borrowed time. Nobody moves that way unless they got borrowed time. Miss. Come on, baby, don't be that way. Give brother love a chance. Like that. That was a good chance. Thank you. No spin? Yeah. I guess that's what feels bad, man. Sorry. There, I spin. Trying not to throw this game is what I'm trying to do. Trying not to throw this game. So they're upstairs healing, right? Yep, they're healing upstairs. There's Nancy. Hey, Nancy, you're Death Hook. Why don't I chase you for a little bit? Make my life easier, Nancy. Just go ahead and die for Brother Love real quick. Go ahead and die. Bye, Nancy. Thank you. Okay, so we're missing one survivor, right? And in case you're being a coward and hiding and waiting for the hatch, hatch games don't count against me, so you can have the hatch. I could care less. See, I didn't even know there was work on that generator. I'm glad I came over there. I did not even know they touched it. I bet you wish you hadn't thrown that pallet earlier, but you did. Oh, like a chump! Like a chump. You guys see that? We chump changed her. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it, man. Woo! Game number 55 in the books, ladies and gentlemen. We are the greatest Twins player who ever played Twins. Let's go, baby. GG. And we still share for this town. You hear that, Gene Hackman? What we got here is a failure to communicate. What you had last game. And I don't like it any more than you men do. GG. GG. I guess they just weren't on my level. Next game. Game number 56. That team seemed to have everything necessary to win, didn't they? Let me go see what my wife is doing, because she slept in today. Okay, everything's okay. All right, hamburger. Big spin next game, buddy. Big spin. Ugga bugga. Let's go. Ugga bugga. Maybe this will be the team that beats me. That would be great. Brother Love's ready to play some Diablo 2. Oh, let's go, baby. Let's do it. Let's sing a song of praise to the Lord. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves you, Immortal Ops. Yes, Jesus loves us, Hamburger. The Bible tells us so. Jesus loves me, he who died. Heaven's gates to open wide. He will wash away my sin. Let his little child come in. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves you. Yes, Jesus loves us. The Bible tells us so. Jesus loves me still, though I am very weak and ill. From his shining throne on high comes to watch me where I lie. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves you. Yes, Jesus loves us. The Bible tells us so. Drum solo. I used to love that part, you know, in Animal and the Muppets. And they got a movie out where Animal's pretending like he can't play hardly. And then he just goes crazy at one part. I love that. I love that part of the Muppets. Hamburger side mission. Do a spin at the start of the match, difficulty 1 of 10. Okay. Gotta remember to do it. I'm an old man. This is game number 56. I'm gonna try my best. 56 4Ks in a row if we can get it. Alright. Your mission, if you choose to accept it. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, round, 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 round. This is the bad side of the map. Of course it started me on this side. Of course! It's almost like Dead by Daylight doesn't want me to win. Whose side are you on, Dead by Daylight? Whose side are you on? Do 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 do. Don't feel bad about missing shots, guys. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. If missing shots hurts your feelings, then this is definitely not the correct killer to play. I'll tell you that much. This is you're gonna miss some shots on Victor, or you ain't trying. Well, that's the thing about me that you don't understand is I don't care about that that pallet right there. Do 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 do. Huh? Where's his team at? I missed both of them like a chump. I'm bad and I should feel bad too. Like a chump. Like a chump. Man, guys. I'm so off, it's not even funny. Jeez. Get it together, Brother Love. Get it together, Brother Love. Holy moly. How can I even be that far off? He's in the... I reckon he's in the closet. Now he's opening a chest above us, maybe? Maybe below us? Heck if I know. Okay, let's kick this gen. And I reckon we need to release Victor, right? Yeah, he should go for the save any second now since there's 2 people there. Okay, there's a gen there. Jeez. Gen there. Yeah, there he goes. He's going for the save now. Do 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 the final countdown. We're leaving together. So we know 2 survivors are there, bare minimum. 1 survivor's here. Good. Quick and quiet. Nice. Nice stuff, dude. Nice stuff. They let him die. They in fact just let him die on the hook. And he DC'd. Enjoy your DC penalty, chump. See, I don't think you guys know how to win Dead by Daylight, because you don't win it this way. All 3 survivors... No, there's 2 survivors here. No, they were all 3 there, in fact. What do you know? Good job. Good job. I didn't think it would hurt me. You guys ever do that thing where you don't think you're going to get hurt and then you get hurt? Surprise Pikachu face? Let's go, baby. Surprise Pikachu face. 12 seconds to catch him. Okay, they reset. I tell you what I want to do is I want to come kick this pallet over here. It's driving me crazy. Scratch marks right here. Yep, homeboy trying to finish the game. Look at him. How'd you like them apples, son? How'd you like them apples? You want to finish that game right there? Finish that game. You're not good enough. So where's the girl hiding? That's my question. Where's the girl hiding? She went to self-care. She's fully healed now. Let's get our extra stack real quick. Okay, she's right here. I thought she kicked Victor there. This is why you can't let your fourth die on a hook, man. You gotta actually try and save them, man. This is exactly why. Oh, did you go down like a chump? Big sad. Big sad. I wasn't even worried this game. That's the true story. Teams that don't save the person off of hook typically don't win. Typically don't win. Of course, we got our Kobe going on over here. Kobe, Kobe, Kobe. I refuse to live in a world where we don't kill this girl. She can have hats, or she can save him. But I'm not just gonna let her go. No, she completely healed. There goes the complete heal. I was gonna say maybe her med kit ran out, but I think survivors have this trick now where they can keep a med kit from running out. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So you're stupid, huh? I did think you were stupid. I just didn't think you were that stupid. Man, that's dumb. That was a really bad decision. Like, words almost can't express how bad that was. the thought occurs to me I need to break that pallet right there. Well, you picked up Ash. Is he gonna just let you stay on the ground? Maybe. 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 Oh. Well, I know where Ash is not at. Because my little dude's not giving me a bat signal. And he is injured. Okay, he just completely healed. That's bad news bears for us. I got time, guys. I got time. You are 100% of my content right now. No need to rush this thing. I was looking for any kind of an offering to see if they knew where the hatch was going to spawn. Yeah, he's just gonna let her bleed out. Bye-bye. There's the hatch right there. So let me ask you guys a question. Should I kill Ash or should I should go for it, right? I should go for it, right? Yeah. You know what? Let's go for it. Let's make this exciting. Let's make this exciting, guys. Let's go for it. Ash, you're gonna have to grow a pair, son. Can you beat me, Ash? Let's find out. Oh, you're just gonna die like a little coward, huh? Well, don't worry, because this is going straight to YouTube, so people will know forever that Ash was a coward. That let his friend bleed out for the entire 3-minute duration after she picked him up. Yeah. Yeah. But nobody can say I'm a coward because I just closed my win condition. He's probably hiding in the locker, scared to death right now. What a good teammate you are, Ash. You let 2 people die this game. Good teammate. Embarrassing. Hey, that's win number 56, ladies and gentlemen. GG easy. What a coward. Hey, Styles, how are you doing, man? What a coward. Nothing's stopping me from doing that. That's why I closed the hatch. Yeah, that's why we closed it. If he had gotten through the door, it would have broke our streak. And I'm not going to give him a GG because it's probably only Ash left in chat, and he didn't play well. Next game, game number 57. Let's go, baby. $56 4Ks in a row, baby. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Styles, you ain't on my level, brother. I love you to death. But you ain't on the same level, baby. You know, you be breaking them ankles, but Brother Loves, I'm the unstoppable force and you're the immovable object, you know what I'm saying? We both on different levels. You on a different level of survivor and I'm on a different level of killer. Don't worry, you'll get your chance to face me in game. We'll face each other again. Well, why don't you go for it? Why don't you queue up and see if you got what it takes to beat Brother Love? Let's go. Let's go for it. Your MMR might not be high enough, though. I'm just going to go ahead and warn you. Let me tell you guys a secret about MMR. They've been playing around with the numbers. Within 34Ks, you're the highest possible MMR in this game. Just so you guys know. So, our MMR does not get higher. Okay? This is the best that they got to throw at me right here. Let's go, baby. I will lose again, Styles. It'll probably be today. Brother Love just talking a little trash. What happens when the ankle breaker meets the leg sweeper? That's the question. What happens? Let's go, baby. Let's go. For those of you who don't know, Styles is an amazing Survivor player. I love you, Styles. I love to talk trash with people, man. That's one of my favorite things. Let's go. Game number 57. Yeah, Brother Love's sitting here praying for somebody to beat him so he can play Diablo 2 Resurrected. Listen, I gotta tell you guys a secret. People say, Brother Love, how did you become the way that you are? Like, you're so ruthless. The other children, they called me Mr. Glass. Hamburger side mission, walk backwards for 2 seconds. Let's go, baby. You know what? If you guys ever want me to say nice things about a team, there's a redemption in there for you guys. I added that redemption specifically for you guys. I don't even think it's limited. So if you guys ever like, man, Brother Love never says any good things about the teams he faces. My name's Paul, and that's between y'all. So starting in the middle of the map's always bad. We're guaranteed to lose a generator here. Guaranteed to lose a generator. There's 2 survivors right there. I'm gonna let her go and go for the generator going back to the... Yeah. Yeah, I see you. Hit me with the pallet, please. Hit me with the pallet. You too scared to hit me with the pallet? I told you we lose the generator there. I'm actually fine with that though. Where did he go? Oh, homeboy booked it. Good movement, dude. Bad movement, dude. So they're taking my Victor hostage. That's actually a bad strategy by them. It makes it a 3v1 and I win 3v1s. Very bad strategy. Kick this. Kick this. You had Dead Hard, why didn't you use it? I love you. I hope you have a good day. Nice Dead Hard, bro. Now I see why you didn't use it earlier. You're garbage. You're bad and you should feel bad too. Dude, that chick took off. I think she might have sprint burst. She's not even in Victor's range anymore. Okay, there she is. Bye, Victor. See you in a couple seconds, buddy. Okay, all three survivors right there. I'll take the hook trade here. That's an excellent hook trade. Especially with him being death hook now. Excellent hook trade. She still got Victor. As if that matters. Hey look, I took Victor from you. You're a genius. Why don't you kidnap him some more? Okay, he does have Dead Hard. Remember that, guys. Now he's just dead. We ain't got to worry about Dead Hard. Homeboy's just dead. Dead by Daylight. Where's the good survivors at? Because I tell you where they're not. They're not right here. This team's not on my level. You have been weighed and found wanting. Yep, this team is not on our level. do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Talk smack about survivors. I think they must have less than 10 hours played between all of them. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never seen such a hot garbage fire team before. They're trash, and I'm simply the garbage man taking them to the trash receptacle where they belong. I'm actually kind of offended to face a team of such terrible quality as this. I'm going to be honest. They are beneath us. Was that good, Hamburger? Immortal Alice, was that good? Gosh, that was a bad move by you. Golly gee willikers. Woof! That was rough. This person's name is Alpha. They're going to have to change their name to Zeta. That's how bad they're playing in this game. This person named Step on Throat. They use my face to your fist kung fu style. And Mr. Miyagi taught me how to defend that. Let's go, baby. They just like to tap generators. Do 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 do. Oh, DVD, when will your blood marks actually tell me where survivors go? You better have Dead Hard. No, you're just bad at the game. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, game's not easy. I'm gonna be honest with you. Game's not easy. Oh no, we're gonna lose. Whatever will I do? Somebody save me. Oh no. This team's just so good. Look how good they are, guys. They're just so good. So good. How will I ever cope? How will I ever cope? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, we missed. Feels bad, man. I didn't think I missed that. I wonder if she knows I'm right beside her. Probably not. Okay, just checking generators. Don't want to lose our win condition. Don't want to make a silly mistake. No progress on that gen. Okay, I'm going to kick the generator, then I'm going to go upstairs and deal with Lori. Everybody's injured. What you love to see as a Twins player. Yeah, I know you're over there. I know you're over there, Lori. You know, when it comes to running away, this team is actually quite good. They're good little cowards. Yeah. Good little cowards. I see 2 survivors here, by the way. Okay, DVD, what killed Victor right there? What killed Victor, DVD? Imagination? Did imagination kill Victor right there? Okay, girl coming straight to me. There's 2 over here. Why didn't you throw the pallet? So weird. Okay, there's 2 over there. This is what I was afraid of right here. This is what I was afraid of. I was just here. Get murked, you absolutely piece of trash. You are hot garbage. You actually thought you was gonna beat me that way. Grow up, please. Never. Yeah, no. Yeah, I know. I recall him whenever I want to. Yeah, this team was extra scumbaggy. Extra scumbaggy team. I thought they were just going to slip past me and win like that. This is not going to happen, ladies. Okay, I saw somebody right there. Yeah, I bet you wish you could win, Lori. It ain't gonna happen, sweetheart. It ain't gonna happen. I'm waiting to see the other heartbeat, or I'm not gonna chase her. Yeah, Lori ran as far away from her friend as she could. Nobody here, that's good. Imagine thinking you had any chance of beating me, guys. Imagine. The copium must be real with you guys. The copium must be real. The cope must be real. The cope must be real. Where's your little dead heart at, baby? Oh, you discovered my secret. Brother Love's got a real nasty secret. My secret is you guys lose. Oh. Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad. That's my secret. You guys lose. Remember, she might have dead hard. We gotta be careful. Get on the ground where you belong, sweetheart. Just making sure Lori doesn't sneak past me. We got all day, guys. We got all day, guys. Okay, Lori completely healed. That's a bit of a problem. Oh, you messed up, sweetheart. Look at you. Oh, you thought you were good and you're just dog trash. Yeah. Look at you. Look how good you are. And now you get stepped on. Yeah. Now you get stepped on. Oh, it's so sad. Oh, it's so sad. Imagine making the game last this long when you're just gonna lose like that. Oh, man. That's rough. Lori, have you tried getting good? Let me ask you that question. Have you even tried? You guys have been weighed and found wanting. Try Animal Crossing. That was game number 57, ladies and gentlemen. DVD, is that the best you got? Because that ain't good enough. got some real salt, man. We got some real salt. Oh, I love it. I love it. Somebody ain't used to losing. I mean, I guess you did a good job accepting the eyes of Patrick, who says if you don't make it to an escape, then you lose. So you lost. I guess you did a good job by every metric except living, right? Isn't living the one that matters? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I think we played that game pretty darn good. Let's go, baby. But no, seriously, the team did good. If we're being completely honest, they did fine. But I love just talking trash. I love it when survivors talk trash because, you know, then I get to talk even more trash. But I don't understand how you think Twins is going to play except that way. That's literally the way they're designed to play. Like, what would you do differently? Oh, that's right. You would lose and you wouldn't have 57 4Ks in a row. Ah, gotcha. No, we got us a TTV. This might be the one we lose, guys. This is a 4-man Swift. Let me play Diablo. Please beat me. Please beat me. I feel like Sir Lancelot when he meets King Arthur and he says, "It's my great curse that no man has ever defeated me." Oh man, Lancelot. I used to love that dude. Let's go, baby. Game number 58. Put me out of my misery, please. But somebody wins so Brother Love can... Oh, they sent me somewhere. Grandma's cookbook. Where does that send you? Does that send you to the Pale Rose? Or, I forget what they call that place. Does that send you to a backwater swamp area? Yeah, swamp. Let's go, baby. Game number 58. We facing the best, and the cream rises. That's what my principal always used to tell me. The cream rises to the top. It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling you're growing inside. And when you wake up ready to say, I think I'll make a snappy new day. It's such a good feeling, a very good feeling. The feeling you know you're alive. It's such a good feeling to know you're in tune. It's such a happy feeling to find you're in bloom. And when you wake up ready to say, I think I'll make a snappy new day. It's such a good feeling, a very good feeling. The feeling you know that we're friends. And I'll be back, Lord willing, when the day is new. And I'll have more DVD content for you. You'll have things you want to talk about. And I will too. So we got two really safe generators. I see a survivor on the gen right now. Really safe gens. Not anymore. Yeah, I see you. See, I can't just be letting you do my safe gens, bro. Get on the ground, son. There you go, dummy. You did it. You did it, man. That was amazing. How you kicked Victor right there. That was just simply amazing. Simply magnificent. I think he dead-hearted. Because I definitely felt like I had that hit. I wonder if he knows that isn't a loop. Hey dude, that isn't a loop right there. Did you know that? Did you know that isn't a loop? Did you know that's not a loop right there? I'm curious. Did you know that? Not a loop, guy. Not a loop. Yeah, we got two people just running around doing gens indiscriminately, right? Like, how are we gonna stop that? We're not. We don't stop that. I waited 8 seconds, man. Like, I counted 8 seconds. How long does he get? A lifetime? Does he get forever, guys? Does this dude get forever? And now you die. Bye-bye. Oh, brother love, can you do a little bit better? Just a little bit. Just a little bit better, brother love. Just a tad. Just a smidgen. Bad swing, bad swing. Good movement, David. What, you guys need to reset now? You scared because you got hit once? Now, I'm going to hit you more than once. Gosh, I guess you guys are just too good for me. What will I ever do against such a good team? Guys, how do you handle a team of this quality? With their instant heals and their they're just excellent play. You know, this is every game of DVD I played for like the last couple of days. Every single game. Literally. This is how they all play. David, you gonna throw another pallet? You're real good at that. You're real good at throwing pallets, son. You throw pallets like nobody I've ever seen in my life. You're so good at it. So good at throwing pallets. Don't worry, David. I got you, baby. Come here, David. Don't play hard to get with me, son. Okay, there's 2 people over there. But this is what I was worried about right here. Even with Sloppy Butcher, they're still out healing it. David threw that pallet, son. This is a dead zone. And you dead. This is a dead zone and you dead. Yeah. Run. Run with your little midget legs. You lose. You lose. You lose, sir. The most embarrassing E I've ever seen in my life. Straight garbage fire. Nobody on these gens. Yeah, I didn't see you. I didn't see you. I had no idea you were there, man. What a shock. What a surprise. Who would have thought? Quick and quiet, huh? Now I'm gonna get my stack. I'm gonna get my stack, son. I'm gonna get my stack. So that's what was in his med kit, was that borrowed time right there. Guys, you're just so skillful. You're just so skillful, guys. How are you so good? How are you so good at this game? How are you so good at this game? Can I get that good? Can I get that good at the game, guys? Can Brother Love have a little piece of what you guys are doing over here? Just a little piece. Can I get as good as you guys? They have not even picked this dude up yet. Why? Is the other guy just hiding? Yeah, they were waiting. They were hiding. They were afraid. It's kind of what you expect from survivors. Dude, I see you running in this direction, my dude. Take a seat, son. Every game of DBD is exactly like this one. Every single game. That's why I don't lose. Because they all feel exactly the same. There's nothing to remember. Now you hold still. You're making me look silly in front of my constituents. Where'd he go? Bruh, he's a ninja. This dude just ninja'd me. Well, you guys can't hide forever. You guys can't hide forever. You know that, right? Eventually you get caught with your hand in the cookie jar. Okay, that one's still sparking. Oh, you think you're gonna save this guy, huh? I think you're not.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh no! Another dead survivor. What are you guys gonna do? What are you guys gonna do? What do we do now, guys? What do we do now? We run like cowards with our little Goliath? Is that what we do? We run like cowards? Yeah, that's what we do. We run like cowards. You're bad at the game, David. You're bad and you should feel bad. It's our little secret, huh, guys? Is this our little secret area? Is this our little secret, guys, over here? Is this our little secret? Nah, I don't think we're gonna... I don't think I'm gonna close that. He can have it. But he ain't gonna find it because he's running away from it. Embarrassing. I bet you wish you could get the hatch, but now you're gonna die like a chump with your little DCing loser friend. Little DCing loser friend. Yeah. Guys, what's it feel like to be a taster? I wouldn't know. What's that feel like, guys? What's it feel like to be a taster, guys? Does it feel like that? Is that how it feels right there, being a taster? You thought you was juicers, but you just got juice. You're tasters. GG easy, losers. Yeah, that's the way losers think, you see. If I DC, then he didn't beat me. You know? That's how they think. Talk smack about the survivors. Okay, check this out. How's that for smack talk? Pretty good. Pretty good. Hey, we got a name we can add to the list. making a list, checking it twice, gonna find out who's holding him one. Santa Love is coming to town. Ango W07. That's good for him. He got good content. He got to play the best Demogorgon, the best twins in Dead by Daylight history. You're welcome. I'm really kind of a hero. Have a good day. Have a good day. Okay, this is game number 59. 59, my bad. Game number 59. Yeah, I wasn't worried about losing that game at all, just so you guys know. It really wasn't close because the team was not doing altruistic things. They were just holding M1 on generators. That doesn't scare me. See, when you start using Save the Best for Last, you got to realize, though, Charlotte's one of the worst users in the entirety of Dead by Daylight for Save the Best for Last. Charlotte, you're not even in Charlotte half the time. If you're winning... Oh, okay, let me put it this way. I did see a surprise build that did recommend Save the Best for Last, but it would require me to change all 4 of my perks. And I'm pretty happy with my perks. I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm saying it's suboptimal on Charlotte. That's all I'm saying. When I hopped in, he was whining about being tunneled. Yeah, oh well. Dude, you playing the wrong game if you don't want to get tunneled in Dead by Daylight. That is Dead by Daylight. Game 59, ladies and gentlemen. Had to check on my daughter real quick. Man, are we in the match already? What? That was super quick. These guys got a good connection. I don't like it. No, sir. I don't like it. Dude, you were supposed to hold still. Why are you running? Why are you running? Hey, you got me, baby. You showed Victor a thing or two. This dude's pathing is excellent. I think I'm outmatched, guys. Yep, I think I'm outmatched. So there's one still on the generator. Gotcha. Yeah, this team is most excellent. Why does she got the cross mark on her, I wonder? Is it because she's just holding on to Victor? There's all these scratch marks around here, but I don't see these people. Weird. There's all these scratch marks around here and I don't see them. Yeah, I think these survivors are better than us. Dude! They tapped it before I could even... She tapped the generator too. This chunky monkey of a Jane right here. That's her name, by the way. In case you guys are thinking I'm just being mean to poor Jane. That's literally her name. Her scratch marks instantly disappear. There you are. Well, that makes sense. Now I understand why there's so many people. Why there's so many scratch marks. Okay, okay, okay. Where's Jane? Where's Jane? There's Jane. I can't believe that missed. My gosh, Dead by Daylight. That's some bull crap, man. I went straight through her. Ah! Now I'm angry. Sit down. I hit that fat chunky monkey right upside her head, and I'll be darned if it didn't slide me through the hook instead. Yeah, I'm gonna do a real good job at Dead by Daylight when it treats me like that. The one hit I do land, I miss. Brother loves sad. Everybody's injured. This is the part where you guys die. This is my favorite part of the story. There ain't no pallet here, ding dong. Frustrating. Frustrating. Frustrated Incorporated. No! What a shock. What a shock. You see the speed boost he got after the thing? Isn't that a perk of some sort? I need to look it up. I need to see how he did what he just did right there, because I want to learn. I want to know how he did that. Huh. Where's Jane at? Where you at, chunky monkey? Where you at, baby? Okay, they're below me. GG. Easy. Have you tried getting good, guys? You have been weighed and found wanting. It's almost like there's more to Dead by Daylight than just putting your filthy little survivor hands on a generator. It's almost like that. I can't put my finger on what it is, but it's almost like that. Huh. We may never know. We may never know. It's almost like there's more to this game than rushing gens. Well, now you know you're not on my level. How you like that, chunky monkey? How you like them apples? Game number 59 and we're doing just fine. Is that all you got, Dead by Daylight? Is that all you got? Where's a real contender at? GG. We're going for our 60th 4K in a row. Next game. I'm beginning to get sad. Are there no good teams in Dead by Daylight? Nah, I guess not. The part that really upset me is when I hit Chunky Monkey with Victor as she was unhooking and the game said, nah bro, you don't get that hit. Nah, brother love, you don't get that. You don't get that hit. Ah, that's the part that had me raging. If I was ever gonna tilt and throw a game, that would cause it for sure. Oh look, another 4-man Swift. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Game number 60. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. Let's sing a song. But I do be loving to sing the songs. If I sing this, YouTube will get me. There's 2 songs in here I'm actually not allowed to sing, if you can believe that. I'm satisfied with just a cottage below, a little silver and a little gold. But in that city where the rents will shine, I want a gold one that's silver lined. I've got a mansion just over the hilltop in that bright land where we'll never grow old. And someday yonder we'll never more wander, but walk on streets that are purest gold. Don't think me poor or deserted or lonely. I'm not discouraged, I'm heaven bound. I'm just a pilgrim in search of a city. I want a mansion, a robe and a crown. I've got a mansion just over the hilltop in that bright land where we'll never grow old. And someday yonder we'll never more wander, but walk on streets that are purest gold. Well, I'm bad and I should feel bad too. I really messed that up. I'm not on my A game with the Twins, man. I gotta bump up these rookie mistakes that I'm making here. This is really gonna cost me one day. Yeah, I'm back. I'm a hard learner, guys. I'm a hard learner. Brother Love do be a hard learner, though. Let's try this again. One more time with feeling. Oh, look, I got you that time. How you like them apples? Run, sister. Look at her. Shift W Gaming. Running her little heart out over there. Look at her go, guys. Isn't she precious? She's just so precious. She's just so precious. My God. She's running faster than the killer can run, guys. Look at how far she got, guys. Look at how far she got. Does that seem normal to you guys? That seem fair? Does it seem normal that a survivor could run this map that far? You suck. No, what a shock, man. What a shock. What a shock. The chick just outran the killer, dude. Okay, but that's no excuse for me to be missing these hits. These are some easy hits that I'm missing right now. No excuse for that. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Oh no, DS, what will I do? It's not the DS that has me upset, it's the fact that she didn't leave any blood on the ground after the DS. That's the part that bothers me the most. Where's the blood at? Where's the blood at, DVD? How am I supposed to play with these teams when you won't even give me blood? How am I supposed to play with these guys? That's a stacked deck, man. You gotta give me some blood on the ground. That is a stacked deck. We got rid of her DS, that's good. We can tunnel her later. Okay, Nancy's over here. Dude, she hoofed it. She hoofed it 100%. Dead hard? What? Why? Why do you dead hard that? Guys, why do you dead hard that ever? I don't get it. Jeez, this game's over. Like literally over. Literally over. Might as well break it. Of course, DVD, of course. There it is. Now let's get rid of your DS too. Let's get rid of your DS too, man. You know what that sound means? That sound means they're already on a door. That's what that sound means. Scratch marks over here. You're on the ground. Survivor there. Okay, she died on hook. That's good. Nobody's over here. That's great. There went our no-ed. There went our secret win condition. There went our secret win condition. Where's David at? That's my question. Where's David at? That's my main question. Hell, they got the door open. We lose, man. GG's. And that was game number 60, ladies and gentlemen. This team did excellent. They did a most excellent job against me. We made a couple of mistakes, and we got punished for it. Great team. Great team, guys. Yep. There's nothing more to be said, really. They did fantastic. We never really had a shot this game. Yeah. I don't know how he instantly opened the door, though, because he didn't have any... Wait, we're going to have to go back and look at that. Because he didn't have any progress on the door. Let's go back and look at the game. Maybe he 99'd it while I was chasing David. He 99'd the door real quick. And then, yeah, that's probably what happened. He 99'd the door. They did fantastic. Good job, guys. My hat's off to you. This is, who is this? Plankster? GG. God bless. I hope you and your family are happy and healthy. Lost to a very worthy team. Excellent job, guys. Excellent. That was our 60th game and our first loss. Why are you guys just staying in the game? Leave, dudes. Leave, my dudes. Leave. There you are. All's fair in love and war, and Dead by Daylight. I tried, man. Good 60th game, guys. Good 60th game. Thank you, Dead by Daylight. You have definitely shown me a worthy competitor today. Good game, guys. Yeah, Brother Love, definitely. I messed that up, didn't I? Big time. That girl, she was so quick. I hit her with Victor. She ran the entire length of the map before I caught up to her. And then when she got unhooked and she DS'd me, there was no blood on the ground, so I couldn't find her with Victor. That was pretty much the moment we lost that game. See, I don't need somebody else to watch the game and analyze it for me. I know that's exactly what happened. If we had managed to find her, things would have been different. I think I made a mistake by switching to Victor. I probably should have stayed on Charlotte until I made eye contact with the girl after the DS and then chased her. And I think this game would have had a completely different texture. Good game, guys. Yeah, you guys did the impossible. You beat the 59 4K streak, and I am proud of you. You did fantastic. Great job, guys. Great job. Yeah. Hey, man, you know, you do your best. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But we all had a good time. It was a good journey. This was good 4 days of YouTube content. And, hey, we did our best and we lost to a great team, man. That's all I got to say is I am not on their level. These guys definitely put me right in the trash can. Good game, guys. Good game. Yeah, as soon as the first guy went through the door, I was kind of like, ugh, what's the point? You know, I didn't really care about any more kills after that point. It was game over. But you guys did wonderful. You did fantastic. I'll never say anything but good things about you guys. Absolutely lovely, wonderful gameplay there. Yeah, hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. So that's MMR for you guys. We got 59 in a row. Thank you, God. And thank you, team, for such a good game. Yeah, that was delightful. That was much more fun than the last game, because the last game I felt like I landed a couple of hits that I didn't get credit for. But this game I just made mistakes, and you know, you got to own your mistakes. I made mistakes, and I could have done a better job. Probably when I hit the girl with Victor, I should have chased Nancy instead at the very beginning of the match. That's all I can think to do differently that game. I played that game about as well as you could. The team was just a really good Dead by Daylight team. Yeah, good game. See if I can beat it on another killer. Well, the fact that we got 59 is unprecedented in the MMR era. Most great killers can't get above 20. So I'm not in a rush to do it again. Let me be honest with you. I'm not rushing. But I do want to have fun. So let's switch to a fun build. Because this was a super try hard. Man, we tried so hard. Let's have some fun, man. DVD's supposed to be fun too, right? Let's have some fun. Praise God. You guys did great. Hit one survivor with the chainsaw 20 meters or more. Alright, that sounds like fun. That's my kind of party action right there. Round the world, Billy. Let's go. Let's see, we're going to want... If one person was AFK at the start of the match, that sure would be swell. Hook a brother up, guys. Hook a brother up. Let's see. Yeah, that's best in slot on Billy anyway. Tinker will tell me where they're at. I like that. Maybe we go with Discodance. Maybe. Disco Dance. Yeah, this looks good. Let's go. Let's try this challenge out. I'm happy. I'm completely happy. To be honest with you guys, I didn't think I'd get to 24Ks in a row. Just that's me being completely honest. I didn't think we'd even get to 20. So the fact that we got to 59, man, I'm as happy as a pig on slop right now. Yeah, it was great, Jackie Lynn. That last team was most excellent. Most excellent. Spirit, bruh. There's not enough money in the world to make me try and do a 4K streak on Spirit. I probably couldn't win 2 games back to back on Spirit. Yes, sir. We just lost our 60th game. We got 59 4Ks in a row. We got beat by a mighty good team, but we made some mistakes. I mean, you know, even in a perfect game, I don't know that I would have beat that team. But we left some on the field. You know, we didn't give our best. Lessons to be learned, though. Lessons to be learned. Lesson number 1, everybody loses. You know, like, that's Dead by Daylight. Everybody loses eventually. Streaks are meant to be broken. A wise man told me that once. I think his name was Dr. Sour Patch. Yeah, 59. We got 59. We was on our 60th game. That's fine. Death, taxes, and losing in DVD. Amen. Amen. I'm just trying to get this challenge done now. We're trying to have fun. I like to hit 31 on stream today before I end. Devotion 31. I had a really good time though, guys, and I hope you had a good time. We talked lots of trash. We met lots of interesting people. We sang some songs of praise to the Lord. I don't know what more you can do in life. It felt great. It felt great. You'll be Devotion 1 on Friday. I heard that, brother. I heard that. Yeah. Good team, guys. Really good team. Most excellent. Most excellent. Hey, we're at 500 followers, guys. I just refreshed it and we hit 500. Yay! 500! Woo! 500 followers for the first time ever. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord God. Let me snapshot that so I can save it for memories. When I'm an old man and I'm in a retirement home, I wanna look back on my Dead by Daylight exploits and say, you remember that time when I had 500 followers? And say, you remember that time? Yeah, I'm gonna snip this real quick so I can see it. 500 beautiful, gorgeous, intelligent, absolute poggers followers right there. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Let me save this forever. Save as 500 followers. And 59 4K streak. Beautiful. What a great day. What a great day. Yeah, like I said about the MMR system that they're currently playing around with, I don't see any difference. I mean, just being honest, one day the games are faster. The next 2 days, the load times were longer. But all 3 days I faced very excellent competition. They definitely didn't just throw anybody at us. We faced some really good teams. We almost lost 4 times yesterday, so we was living on house money, ladies and gentlemen. We was living on house money. How many of those are made-up accounts just to come in here and tell you how lovely of a kill style you have? I really don't know. I hope none. I hope it's all real people. But I love you guys. I mean, I've never tried to put it in my title like push, you know, like I'm happy that you guys are here. I'm happy that you guys are here. Come on, DBD. We want to see some content. We want to see some content. Okay, we've streamed for 3.5 hours. We're at a really good stopping point anyway, no matter what happens. That's more than a normal stream for me. But I like to get this challenge done and just chill with chat for a little while. Yeah, I believe it, Dr. Sour Patch. They're probably 30% of the followers are the same person, right? Oh, probably. Oh, it's a good day. It's a good day. So who do we want to try and get a 4K streak on next? Or do I want to lick my wounds and keep playing Charlotte for a while and just chill? That is the question. That is the question. I tell you one thing, we're not going to be able to get any devotion up right now because we've been in a 5-minute queue already. Guys, I hate to say it, I'm going to have to find somebody to raid after this game. This queue time is unacceptable. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. Why? This is ridiculous. Probably last game of the stream. Probably. Pinhead Larry. Yeah, I could. I could play some Pinhead games. I could always try Demogorgon again. The problem is, okay, here's the deal. Charlotte and Victor have strengths that Demogorgon can't compensate for. Charlotte and Victor actually have a little bit of everything in their kit. Demogorgon has some very clear weaknesses. They call him one of the most balanced killers in the game, but I don't know, man. It feels like if a team wants to gen rush, there's just almost nothing you can do as Demogorgon. I just don't know. I just don't like Oni. Oni, Spirit, Nurse, Blight.